It's About Time features dynamic women that will share the pivotal moments that changed their lives forever. From hilariously funny to gut-wrenchingly painful, from outlandish to acts of incredible bravery, each story will take you on an emotional journey. These are the moments that inspired us, captivated our minds, energized our souls, and motivated us to realize that this is our time. I'm Kelly Lamb, and I invite you to join us as we uncover the life-altering events that shaped who we are and fueled our pursuit of purpose. Let's celebrate the women, their resilience, strength, and the unique journeys that defines us as human beings. Chelsea.
Hello.
This is so fun. I'm on the other side interviewing you, Miss TV.
I'm in the hot seat today.
You are in the hot seat, and I'm so glad you're here. We thought you were out of town and weren't going to be here, so to see your lovely little sparkle come up the steps and be here at the, isn't this great?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
We talked about it actually on your segment on the show with you, talking about this new place opening, and here we are getting to do the interviews here, which has been so delightful. And I have to say, I mean, each woman, you think you know them, and then when you talk to them, you know, you get enlightened. Like we see you on TV and you're always interviewing people, but we don't really get to know, we know your sparkle and shine, but really to get to know you. So it's really fun to have you here. And
well, thank you. It's an honor to be here. So thank
Chelsea,
you.
You're so sweet. So take a moment, just introduce yourself, what inspires you, and I know you're working on that title, which I think you kind of just grabbed today. So tell us a little bit.
Okay, so my name is Chelsea Haynes, and really my entire life has been about becoming who I'm supposed to be. And I think that's what's so important about being able to inspire women. Like, yes, you can do the things that you are destined to do. You can do every single thing that comes your way, no matter how difficult, how hard, how uncomfortable it might be. And so when I think about myself and who I am bold and spunky and sassy and flavorful, but I also think that is who I'm destined to be, to encourage the next woman to say, hey, you can also be who you're supposed to be, whether you're quiet, whether you're intuitive, whether you like science, math, whether you like being in front of the camera, no matter who you are, each of us is destined to be who we've been called to be.
I love that. And you know, I wish that I could be here when you're my age, which unfortunately sounds kind of crazy. I probably won't be here, and that's really sad to think that. But to talk to you and see where you evolved to in the word time, T-I-M-E, this is my evolution, meaning anyone who's part of this, it's about time. And outside who's reading is that we all have this evolution. We don't realize all the different phases of life that we go through. And of course, when I was your age, I never realized where I would be right now and who I'm married to and what I'm doing. And your life is going to just, I was just on an interview with someone I knew back quite some time ago, and she's my age, and she just got her, she's a doctor now and a lawyer. And I mean, who knows, like all the valuable lessons and what you're learning right now, where you're going to be in 10, 20, 30 years from what you know already. You're so mature for your time.
You.
Well, you meet so many people and you're constantly engaged with community that you learn so much. I mean, I just cannot wait to see where you are and the babies you're going to probably raise and all these things that are still coming up. You have so much in your life to see and do. It's really incredible to talk to someone your age and then talk to someone that is double your age or more and where they are, and they started out just like you.
That gives me the goosebumps.
Yeah,
chills.
It's incredible.
I'm excited about my future.
So the name of your chapter, what did you decide it's going to be?
I think it's going to be purposed. ED, purpose.
And what inspired that?
I think, like I said, going back to knowing that you are destined for greatness, no matter what field you're in, no matter what street you're called to, no matter what industry you're called to. And I think purpose, ED, it encompasses the past. It also encompasses the present. It also talks about the future, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think the chapter is going to be obviously my story, but how I want to continue to encourage the next person with their story, knowing that each of us has a story, no matter what it looks like.
I love it. And that might be a great way to lead into this next question. So someone that does read your chapter, Purpose, who might be in the middle of their own hard moment. And what would you want them to know? You're at a young age and you've already had life happen to you, I'm sure many times. And you're going through a change in your life right now. So, and sometimes some people can't handle those moments. Or what would you want to say to someone that's reading your chapter?
I would say, you said sometimes people can't handle those moments.
No,
I think right now, they can be difficult. I think right now, I don't know if I'm handling the moment the best. I'm going to be real transparent. Like, I woke up this morning and I was crying.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's next? But you have to trust the process. And I was just talking to Tina downstairs, who you guys will see in the anthology.
And that's probably an angelic moment as well,
Yes,
right?
so
God's
beautiful.
purpose or a plan that you got to meet somebody accidentally because of the time change in your interview that has left you some sort of nugget, I think it sounds like.
She did, and she said sometimes it's about free falling. And when you're free falling, you have to trust the process. And as a woman of faith, you have to trust not only the process, but the person who puts you on the train tracks, the person who's taking you to higher heights, the person who is going to get you from point A to point B, even though you're free falling.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Right.
I don't know.
There's a reason. There's truly
We're
a
trusting
reason.
the process.
Right. You just don't know it at the time. And I don't think you're going to have any problem finding your direction. And you're going to be finding your direction, I would imagine, many times over
in your life.
That's
right?
what's all part of it, isn't it? But it's good that you showed your vulnerability in saying that you cried this morning, because there's not one of us that is that strong that life isn't going to affect us. It's just it's what we do to get through those hard moments, right? And there's so much more life that you're going to have that's going to come across you. So here we go. You had a rough morning this morning, and what's a daily practice or a mantra, maybe it's a mindset, that helps you to stay grounded and be inspired even through these trials?
Ooh. I feel like I have two.
Okay.
The first one is one that I grew up on, which constantly comes back to me in hard moments. Maybe not every day, but in hard moments. And one of my favorite stories in the Bible is about Queen Esther. And her uncle Mordecai told her, for this is the moment for which you've been created. And sometimes when you go through really dark seasons, even your dark seasons, your seasons full of light, your easy seasons, your hard seasons, just know that you were created for this very moment. Everything that happens to you in your life is on purpose. It's for a purpose. It's by a purpose. It's on purpose. And so that is one thing that keeps me going when life is easy, when life is hard, when the good things are happening, when you're on the mountaintops, you're like, oh yeah, this is supposed to happen. Like, this is the moment for which I was created. But then when things get hard, when you wake up in the morning and you're crying, God's like, yep, I knew you were going to cry those tears. I knew you were going to be here today. I knew you were going to be someone like Tina, who's a life coach, who can encourage you, or Kelly or Gordon. You know that every single second, every single hair on your head is for a purpose. And so that is something that encourages me. Another mantra that I like to say, oh gosh, I have so many.
That's great.
I have so many mantras. I'm trying to pick one right now.
That's why you are that sparkle of ray of sunshine, because you have that in you. But go ahead, I want to hear.
Let's see. I would say, for this is the moment for which you've been created, but then also, YOLO. You only live once. So book the trip.
YOLO. Write that down, Gordon.
You only live once. So book the trip, have fun, live life with no regrets.
Right.
And be free. I think it's about finding freedom in who you are in the seasons of life that you're in, learning from your mistakes, accepting that you've made mistakes, because that's also a hard pill to swallow. But just knowing that, you only live once.
Yeah.
Be free. Enjoy yourself and enjoy your life.
I think it really hit a spot with me when you were saying that, trying to get this book together, do that, put some stress or worries or deadlines, things like that. And today has really opened my soul of why I'm sitting here, and I'm enjoying. I told Gordon I thought it's going to be stressful or back to back or whatever it's going to happen, but it has been so enlightening, and I goosebumps a lot, and I feel that sizzle or whatever it is, because listening to everyone's story has been so amazing. I've been able to be in the moment today. A lot of times we're so rushed to here, rushed to there, fear over this or fear over that, worrying it. And I've been able to be in the moment. And I think that's something that I miss in life a lot, is just being in the moment and quit worrying about what's up ahead. I mean, you have to worry to a degree because you have to take care of things.
Right,
but,
of course.
Listening to, you're so young, and you're really giving yourself a life lesson and a learning moment, and telling yourself where you need to be. And I don't care what age you are, we have to be reminded that this shall pass, this too shall pass, yeah. And that that there is tomorrow, and there is, no matter how much we cry. So I think I'm learning lessons just listening to you. So here's our last question for you, Chelsea.
No pressure.
And this is going to be a big question, actually, and I'm wondering how your response will be.
Okay.
What's next for you on your journey? What you're leaning into? Most of all, I think you're in a place where, what are you dreaming about next? What do you want to manifest to happen?
Okay.
We're going to go back and watch this.
I know, we're going to go back and watch this.
This is what's going to be fun, because, of course, this right now, if someone's reading your story, has hit the QR code and is watching you. But these interviews are also out, that we'll be slowly putting out there as the book is coming along. So, of course, you're going to be seeing this a few months from now, and I can't wait to you listening to it and where you are right now.
Okay, tell me the question one more time.
Yes, so you're on a
journey
journey right now. Obviously, you've got some changes happening, something that you're leaning into, but I would say you're in a place very much of inspiration of, what are you dreaming about? Where does Chelsea want to be next? Where do you see yourself?
Ooh, that's a deep question.
So if you could be where you want to be, I mean, what would be your dream place to be at right now to happen to you?
On a beach somewhere.
Of course, yes to that. I want to know Chelsea's dream of where, I mean, go whatever it is.
So I have always, I will be transparent.
Yes.
I walked away from a job that I love deeply and immensely, because I know my value, because I know my worth. And sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is say no.
Yes.
And so in me saying no, I took that leap of faith, and I've always been passionate about travel. I love traveling. I speak Spanish. I have a degree in Spanish. I get to use it every day.
Say something Spanish.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo están todos? That's all you get. That's easy, basic Spanish.
Yeah, you said it so good.
Well, gracias, muchas gracias. So my goal ultimately, I personally have a goal to travel to all 21 Spanish-speaking countries. But I think for me, I would like to pursue peace in every single aspect of my life. I think career-wise, I would love to blend my love and my passion for culture and people and travel, and use it with my journalistic skills. I can write, I can host, I can shoot, I can edit, whatever you need, I can make it happen. And so I think because I am so multifaceted, I have so many interests, I love making sure people get to their destinations. I'm a travel agent. I've been a travel agent for 3 years. So making sure people have the perfect trip, no matter what budget, but also being able to show off the world in a beautiful and a unique space. I mean, that would be dream. What's
the culinary chef, the woman who started she went city to city, showing you dining places that you could eat under for $10. What's her name? She has the cooking show now.
I'm going to say the wrong name.
Edit this out. I want to say Ray or
Rachel Ray?
Rachel Ray.
Is that how Rachel Ray started?
She started doing
I did not know that.
Like a YouTube video. She did many, and she was picked up by Bravo or whatever it was. She would go city to city, and she had that personality, does that spunky, outgoing personality, and she would talk about the meals that you could eat for under $10. They ended up picking her up with the talk show and then doing recipes and cooking on the show. And she has a bungalow, or that's not a bungalow, but a place in Italy now where she was doing her show. I guess
so dreamy.
You could so be a host of a travel show.
We're channeling that energy, Kelly. We're channeling
your niche. You speak Spanish, so you could travel to, like you said, to all the, I don't know, Spanish, whatever it is, Spanish-speaking countries, and bring to the world. It doesn't just have to be America, because you know the internet takes you globally. And do your show. Why don't you come up with your own and get someone to sponsor you to do it?
Listen, Kelly, we might work.
Because the internet, I mean, you don't have to be on channel 2 or a station 11. You can be on a global channel, sharing your personality with everyone and taking them across the world to experience travel. It's what you know.
I'm excited to make that happen.
Yes.
It's coming soon.
Do your manifestation board and get that together right now, because I will totally watch you on this journey and voyage.
Thank you.
I think that you need to be dreaming of exactly that. Bring travel, bring the world to us.
We are.
Because they're going to want to see that. You don't need to be tied down with
We're speaking this into existence right here.
Yeah, don't tie yourself down to this corporate world that wants to put you in a box.
No boxes.
And not know your value. So I cannot wait to read your story. I'm so excited that you're part of it. I'm so glad that we got to meet through what you do, being the personality that you are. And now you're going to share your story, and we're going to be able to talk just in months about you building this dream that you have. And you already know the whole facets of it. You just need to make it happen, and you can do that with you can start with your phone.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah, and bring it out. And you're in the magazine. Actually, you're downstairs, so make sure you take that with you. Your adorable photo of you standing up. Where were you at?
I was in Cartagena, Colombia.
So it was a travel piece right there, and you can continue to share that within our pages too, and bring the travel to the In Your City show. So I'm ready to see you go there.
Let's make it happen.
Thank you so much. You're just adorable. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Chelsea Haynes, she's amazing, and you're going to read her story, or you're reading it right now. I don't know where you're at on this journey of the QR code there that you've hit. So thank you for sharing with us. You're precious.